What is up, dudes and dudettes? This is Additions here, and today I've got my first episode in the class setup series. And so, with the series, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to do a class setup by the gun I'm using or anything like that. What I'm going to do is do a class setup based on the level and something around those lines, and so basically what I'm starting off with is someone starting off in the game not prestige, and just unlocked the MSMC. So I'm not using the exact class setup that you see here, but the perks and the gun are the same. But you don't have C4 since you're not that high of a level. But you get what I'm saying. This class setup is along the lines of what I advise for you to use at a low level. So you unlock the MSMC at I think like 26 or 28, somewhere around there, and it's a very solid gun. I'm pretty sure everybody knows that, and it's just overall an amazing gun. And so the attachments that I want you to run are fast mag. You get that pretty early, and foregrip for the beginning. But once you rank up your MSMC, start using the long barrel. Those are both accuracy attachments because they both basically do the same thing, just in different ways. So like what the foregrip does is it gives you less recoil or center speed, and then basically you can hit more shots. But then at range, because it's a lot more accurate at range, you don't really need a foregrip up at close range, and you actually don't need a long barrel at close range either, because that adds damage over range, basically giving you more range. But yeah, so basically you can hit. You don't need to hit as many shots to kill someone at a longer distance. Like you have a really big 3-shot kill range, and it's a very, very great attachment, but you get it later than the foregrip. So until you get the long barrel, use the foregrip and fast mag. And then so your secondary could be like a machine pistol, or something solid. If you have a good trigger finger, by all means go with either the TAC 45 or the 5.7. I'd advise the TAC 45 just because you're gonna have either foregrip or long barrel on your MSMC, so you're gonna be doing, that's gonna be your long range gun. And maybe your pistol, like if you run out of ammo, or like you have to reload, you can pull out your pistol quick. But that's also where the fast mag comes in handy. But obviously switching to your pistol is always faster than reloading, because fast mag is not as good as sleight of hand like it was in other games, because this is an attachment, and and it's not a perk. But I really don't see why they didn't cut the reload in half. They only reduce it by 30%, which is pretty good. But sleight of hand was a lot more effective, because you could reload freaking half the time it took. So if you had a 2-second reload, it would make it a 1-second reload, and basically it just cuts it in half. But with the fast mag, one downside is that there's not really a downside to reloading fast. Fast mag is still really awesome for reloading fast. I'm not saying it's underpowered, like, oh, you don't reload fast at all. What it is that the big bonus is with sleight of hand in other games is that you could pick up other weapons and reload them just as fast, or in half the time. But in this game, if you pick up a weapon, if it doesn't have fast mag on it, then you can't. You'll have a slow reload, and let's say you run out of MSMC ammo, and you pick up another MSMC that doesn't have fast mag on it, then you're gonna have a little bit of trouble, because you've been playing with that for that whole life. when you run out of ammo. So basically, that's really it with all the attachments and the gun and everything. That's basically with the guns. And so now onto the perks. So as you can see in the right, I just spawned. It was hardline, flak jacket, toughness, and dexterity. And so a lot of those perks are self-explanatory. Hardline, obviously, to earn your score streaks faster. You know, you want to be supporting that team, whether you're using lethal or non-lethal kill streaks. It really doesn't matter because score streaks really, no matter what they are, whether it's a UAV or a swarm, they will help out the team. Like VTOL warship, that'll help cover flags. UAV, point out people on the mini map, and you can just kill, get score streaks, and it's just a big chain. You're really just helping out the team. And so yeah, that's hardline. And then flak jacket, I always seem to get grenaded, mostly C4'd, because C4s are super annoying. I never get bouncing Betty'd because I always listen for those. You know, you don't even have to have a headset. Like, I don't play that much with a headset. You know, every once in a while, like if I'm really trying, I'll put on iPod, the ear pods from like the new iPod headphones that are comfortable from Apple. But most of the time, I just don't run a headset because it's I mean, like, if I had Astros, I'd run them every time, but I don't always want to wear earphones. So yeah, okay, this is what I mean. In all my commentaries, I just go on these rants. Like, I went into a rant about headphones because I got it from the perk flak jacket because I was talking about bouncing Betties. Well, back on the topic, so there's my two first perks, hardline, flak jacket, self-explanatory. Even though I need to explain them for you because I'm stupid. But, yeah, they're tier 2 perks. You're going to want to use toughness, and since this is an early class setup, you don't want to use scavenger because that's not what you're going for here. Like, I'm not saying this is like a bad class, but this is a class where you should you should use it just to rank up, get kills, not super high score streaks, because you don't really get the good score streaks when you have when you're at this level that you're supposed to be to just get these things for your class. So you're not gonna have scavenger, you're gonna have toughness, because you could use cold-blooded, you could even use hardwired if you don't need toughness, but for me it's just a necessity. I feel like you just, like, your gun's on like a trampoline. Whenever you get shot, it just bounces up and down. It's overly dramatic, just like, to say the least. And then yeah, so that's it for the second tier perks. And then the third tier perks, you've got dexterity and climb over things faster. You can pull up your gun after sprinting, so you don't always have to pre-aim around corners. Very helpful. I actually, a lot of people don't notice, like, their gun being pulled up faster. They just don't really bother with it. But once you play with dexterity, you're gonna instantly be better, but you're still not gonna notice, like, that you're really pulling your gun up faster. You might, like, look for it and, like, hint towards it, but it's not that noticeable, but it's very helpful. And then all obviously climbing over things. I can't tell you how many times I've been killed trying to climb over something and I get shot in the back because I don't have dexterity on. But this has been Additions, and I hope you enjoyed this class setup video. go and try this out. This is very good for you low-level people who just reset their stats like mine. And yeah, I'll see you dudes and dudettes later. This has been Additions. Bye.